DeVille just sitting in the corner with a huge win for Tori Johnson over Kara Linder. Coach, what were some of the coaching points you were really trying to emphasize with Tori to not just stay in the bout but win over a strong competitor?
Confidence. No matter what you do, you have to do it with 100% confidence. Anything less than that, 95, 90%, you have a strong chance of losing the touch.
Now Tori, obviously with her older sister Lena at Columbia, she's very familiar with kind of this stage and having success. How do you keep her focused as she advances through the tableau and ultimately into the final strip?
Generally, a lot of people like to think about who they have to fence next and the path that they're going to have to take towards the end of the day. We like to take things one bout at a time, even more specific depending on how well you're fencing that day, one touch at a time. We tell our kids there is a distinct difference between trying to win and trying to not lose.
And with Tori in particular, you really emphasize confidence. Is that been an issue for her in the past where kind of self-belief and self-confidence is something she really needs to be reminded of?
No more than it would be with any other athlete. I mean, you know, in a sport where it's a one-on-one competition with another adversary, so to speak, you end up in situations where maybe what you had planned isn't necessarily the way things are going, and you need to be able to not let your head get stuck in a bad place. Your head gets stuck in a bad place, next thing you know you're behind, you're thinking about things, so we like to emphasize with all of our athletes, but yeah, Tori too, that you know, you've got to shake things loose when they don't go your way and focus on the next touch. You've got to get to 15.
With Kara Linder, not just winning the Div 1 event earlier in the week, but also having an incredibly strong junior and cadet season, being on both world teams, winning gold in the team, juniors, bronze, I think, with cadets. How do you ensure that, again, to the theme of confidence, Tori goes into this looking at Kara Linder as just another competitor?
Well, it's kind of a bubble concept, so to speak. We teach that action is faster than reaction, meaning you don't go out there and you don't fence to your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. You make your idea, you make your decision, and then when the referee says ready, fence, you go 100%. And it doesn't matter who you're fencing on the other end, you got to come off of that line believing in what you're doing 110%.